Hi! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another glorious Lord's Day Sunday, November 13th, 2022. Today's episode 903. Or 2. That's right, 902. Excuse me. But today we're going to be talking about Old Testament love. Leviticus 19:18 is our beginning passage, and it is compiled from Henry M. Morris. So if you're excited about another glorious Lord's Day Sunday, smash the like button. It helps the video out in many different ways. Excuse me, sorry about that. There we go. Had to yawn, sorry. I hate to do that on camera, but I'm just wondering why nobody has watched episode 900. Here we are, 902, and nobody's watched 900. Nobody. One or two views on the turning point for Friday, but why is there not one for 900? I'm just bringing it up. So, if you're excited about, like I said, subscribe, comment your one thing you're thankful for today, for November 13th. I almost forgot that. Subscribe if you do, turn on notifications, share the video channel with your family and friends. Help me reach the 30 subscriber mark by January the 1st, 2023, which right now I've got 22, so we got 8 more to hit that mark. So if I can have another couple stints like I did a while back when I got up to 22, if we could do it again, have another couple ones like that, we'd be over 30 by now. Or we'd be over 30 real quick. So, I'd appreciate each and every one that helps me get to there. So, and I would like to be at 100 by my birthday, which is April the 18th, 2023. You get that. The next April. So, Old Testament Love, episode 902. Part 1. Leviticus 19:18 says, "Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord." So many people have mistakenly rejected or neglected the Old Testament on the basis that it speaks about a vindictive God of judgment, in contrast to the New Testament God of love manifest in Jesus Christ. This perspective, however, is completely wrong. One day a lawyer asked Jesus, "Master, which is the great commandment in the law?" Jesus said unto him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets." Matthew 22:36 through 40. So both of these commandments were recorded, of course, in the Old Testament. The first one in Deuteronomy 6:4 and 5 is perhaps the most revered of all the passages to the Jews, which it says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is our Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might." The second great commandment is the one in our text for today, Leviticus 19:18. This law is buried deep in the Pentateuch. However you say this word. Pentateuch. or EUCH, Pentateuch, or whatever. I know I'm butchering it. So, in the unlikely heart of the book of Leviticus. So in the New Testament, it is even called the royal law, James 2 verse 8. So thus the great underlying theme of the Old Testament is love. Love for God, love for others. And this truth is stressed by Christ himself in the New Testament. And even greater is God's eternal love that was ours from before the world, and that will never end. And lastly, Jeremiah 31:3. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. And you also say there's another verse, I don't remember where it's at, but it says there's three great things. So I don't remember the other two, but love is involved. There's three things. Love is one of them, but love is the greatest of the three. I don't remember where it's at, but if you do, let me know in the comments what passage that's in. I know the passage, but I can't place it off the top of my head. So, but coming up tomorrow, in your another fantastic Monday, November 14th, 2022, we're going to have another episode 903, part 1. We're going to be in another The Series video with number 124 and the definition of faith. Talking from Hebrews 11. And the main passage is Hebrews 11:1. And you know Hebrews 11 is called the faith chapter. And that makes 1 Corinthians 13 the love chapter. Which, that is basically what we're going to be talking about tonight in the Weekend Series Turning Point video. So, stay tuned for that later. Right. All of this is compiled from Henry M. Morris. So stay tuned for that. I'll get to that later today. I'll get that sometime later today, but you'll see that tomorrow at 7 a.m. So, with that said, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God. He'll keep you safe. In all you say and do in 2022 and beyond. And until later, peace out, everybody. Sorry about that. So long, farewell. Come back later at 1:45 p.m. And we'll be talking about part 2 of episode 902. And we're going to be learning about small kindnesses from Allison Kaeda, however it's pronounced. I think it's Kaeda. I believe that's the way it rolls off the tongue easier. So, if I'm wrong, don't look down on me for it. But derived from Colossians 3:12 through 17. So stay tuned for that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but you'll see that later at after 1:45. Like normal. So, with that said, God bless everyone, and I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your Sunday morning, everybody, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.